A Toronto high school played Canada's national anthem, O Canada, in Arabic yesterday on October 7th, the 2-year anniversary of Hamas's brutal attack on Israel. Now, this story has many layers to it. They're focusing on the October 7th thing, but I have a slightly different take. But this is just an unbelievable story. So, a Toronto high school, think about this. In the morning, the kids go to school and they play the national anthem, O Canada, for whatever, a couple minutes. And they all listen to it. It's part of, like what most countries, I think, do. And Canada has two official languages, English and French. You're supposed to play it in one of the two languages or a combination of both. And on October 7th, so again, the 2-year anniversary of that brutal attack, they decide to play it for all the kids in Arabic. Can you even believe it? All right. So the way now the school board or the education minister is upset. He's saying it's hard to believe that no one recognized the significance of this day, blah, blah, blah. So they're very upset, which is good. They should be upset that they played it on October 7th. But it makes me wonder, and the first question that pops into my head is, why do they have, why do they even have the option of playing it in a different language? Like here it says they have a CD that includes "O Canada" in English, French, Métis, which is like an indigenous native language. So that's, that could be the one exception. Farsi and Arabic. Like, who made that CD? Who's paying for that? Is that like a government job to deal with that? Is that where our tax dollars are going? Not that that matters. I mean, honestly, that CD should not exist. It should be snapped in half immediately. There's absolutely no reason. Now, I've never met a foreigner ever from any country who wants to have "O Canada" or thinks it should be played in their own native language at any time, because it's ridiculous. There's no point in doing it. They don't do it in their countries for English, and they don't think it should be done because it shouldn't be done. Um, like if you go on a trip, pick a random country. Let's say you go to Mexico and they play their national anthem for some sports game in Spanish. Do you expect that, why don't you play it in English? No, you never think about it. It shouldn't be done. But like, who's trying to get that done? What's the purpose of ever having it translated and played for regular high school kids in Arabic? And then to top it off, someone decided on October 7th, there's, I think, 1 or 200 Jewish students in the school of 2000, they said. So they're sitting up and they're freaked out, and they should be. Um, it's this sad 2-year anniversary of, they probably have family members or friends back there who lost their lives or, were brutally attacked. So this is the day. And then in Canada, they decide to play it on that day in Arabic. Someone made that decision. So again, even if they cycled through every single language, one day English, one day French, one day Italian, that should never happen. That should never happen in a different country. It should just be English and French or the combo. They have like a combo way of singing it. But to start putting it in Farsi and Arabic on October 7th, I mean, what a disappointing thing. And the thing is, like, this guy here says again, um, an MP, member of parliament, this was at best insensitive. No, not even at best. He said, more than likely it's intentionally meant to cause distress. I mean, that should be illegal. But at best insensitive. No, it was at best disgusting. I mean, it should never happen. So I just have absolutely, no idea at all why this would ever be done on any day. So that's my view. And that's not hate of anyone else. That's just like, if I go somewhere else, it should not be played in that language. It's worse than weird, but it's very weird that anyone thinks that's a good idea. And then, this obviously needs to be investigated. And yeah, I don't know what else to say about it, but that's what they did. They played "O Canada" in Arabic on October 7th. Unbelievable. All right, hopefully you leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.